Coming through.
Teams drafted to what has been their strength so far here at Omega League.
Yeah, 100%.
At least he's getting some of the experience and hasn't died yet, but boy, is his game being totally ruined, and he does not have a courier on the way. There's no regen that's about to show up. It's entirely whatever the Warlock provides. Oh, bottom lane, this is a big kill. They get it. First blood. So because Mickey and Insania managed to dodge that so well, Tranquil Boots complete on Zions. He uses his Burrow Strike to get down to the low ground, but he's going to stick around to try and take some of this experience, but they do know the ward was placed, so nicely done. Steals a level 5, but they still manage to get the ward. The initiation, there it is. Taiga with a Blink Dagger, shows himself onto solo. They get that kill. Resolution is around here. Zions Burrow strikes through the Roshan pit to hit Mickey, but they still manage to catch up to Resolution here. They need a bash, though. They really need before the Primal Roar goes out. The Primal Roar, it finally goes down. Resolution trying to get out, but he's caught by Taiga. Once again, the Blink Dagger ensnares and gets another kill. Where slacks when you need him. They have the follow-up. Oh, they do. They have the Orchid already from no one, so this is a pretty easy kill.
If you're undying, I feel like that's the only thing that you can do.
You don't have to stay in the game anymore. Taiga tries to jump in. It looks like Zion's got away with a Burrow Strike. Turns around, Disruption, Wrath of Nature with the extra damage coming in there. This Purge certainly isn't going to be enough, but with the Orchid and the Burrow Strike, Taiga will finally go down here, but Mickey's going to be set up for a nice Chronosphere right as Koifa jumped in. That's a little awkward. Mickey hoping for the bashes here to be able to finish off Zayats. They need a little bit more damage, and it'll come from Solo, as they did. Their fates were tied together thanks to the Fatal Bonds.
Okay, they're going to use meta to get the mid tower.
Yeah, Boxy's going to come up here and try and help out with this coil, but it means he's leaving this mid lane completely undefended. It does save him, though. Mickey stays alive because of that coil. Does mean they're going to try and rapidly rotate back to mid, but he's already taken so much damage. Toss back on ILTW. Zion's there to bail him out, but Koifa still wants the kill. He sees it. He's got the Orchid. He's got the opportunity to bring the big man down, and he'll zip over and get the double on his Zion's as well. Still has just enough mana to work with. He's not too scared of a Nature's Prophet. Because of the Primal Roar, he likes the damage that comes out from the Necronomicon on heroes. Not necessarily about using it as a farming mechanism. Oh, poor Boxy, man. That is, he just gets like 4-shot by this Nature's Prophet.
Okay, he's just rushing the Yules. This will keep him alive. It means that his pick-off potential is a lot less, but then again, he has a Storm and a Void, so I do think in retrospect this makes sense.
Nice Burrow Strike. Zayats trying to stay ahead of this gank, and they lose the vision. Koifa has to jump away from Resolution. The Primal Roar is available. They're going to drop the Golems here to try and save Taiga's life. Mickey, who still has that Chronosphere, is going to pop it right as he sees the Epicenter coming out from Zayats. He's going to make sure that's not going to happen. But they are dying to this Nature's Prophet. Taiga gets finished up, I believe, by the Necronomicon, and then the Nature's Prophet killed the Storm, so there's nothing left. Mickey's left on his own. No one continues to go through these supports as now he takes on Insania as well, and the hunt continues. They're going to use Ida Coil. Jump in. There's a combo out from Taiga that does manage to get the kill onto the Shadow Demon and protects Mickey's life, but this time around, it's certainly a team fight win for Virtus Pro.
I think they could be farther ahead. I'll hold that thought.
Burrow Strike into the Orchid. This was a dieback for Taiga. It's a big opportunity for Virtus Pro, especially with the Beastmaster approaching this bottom side. They are certainly at least going to be able to get a tower, if not more kills. Pull on back, but I believe the Storm Spirit's just getting out of there and leaving Insania to die. The team quickly surrounds the Tier 1 tower.
Like, no one has just been playing this game flawlessly. He has kept the pressure on for this entire game. He is giga-fat.
In trouble. He had already used his Manta, so Mickey, it's godlike spree being given to no one. Alliance, the very first one they came into, they lost to Alliance, but they took a game off of Nigma and before losing that series, and then beat Evil Geniuses, Na'Vi, and 5men. It's a pretty strong record. Boxy tries to go in. He actually gets the Roshan kill, so he gets something for his efforts here. But Zions has already snuck on by. This is concerning, Jenkins, when you see a team just try and pummel down a 4 position, and they can't even do that. Taiga jumping in with the Fatal Bonds. They have the Chronosphere out. A good amount of damage being laid into this Beastman. Is going to finish him off. No, Zayats, who survived earlier, gets the stun onto Mickey, saves Resolution's life, and gets the kill. on Mickey as a result. They're looking to come in still, trying to finish off the Stand King. One more buyback from Taiga. Does manage to take away this Aegis. Mickey, this is all in at this point in time. Liquid, they need to be able to bring down Science. Finally, they do, but Boxy and the rest of the team, they're all falling apart. Mickey's getting some good damage in thanks to that upheaval, but he has to stay away from ILTW. That melee core with all of his illusions. Taiga clears him out real nice and quick. No one, he's the scary one, thanks to all that range for him. It's him and ILTW together against the world. And Mickey just time walked into it. Pops Samantha, trying to finish him off. He doesn't have the time walk to be able to get away. Toss up in the air from Taiga a little bit more to finish off Noah, but he's surviving the BKB. Can he do it? The disruption. Solo will bail him out. Oh, gets him at the last second, but by God, it was worth it. No one may eventually die, but it cost Liquid so many buybacks here. Virtus Pro, they may not be able to approach that high ground. They are going to have to come outside of their base for that, no doubt.
Do you see Solo's build? He has a hood. And
is he really?
Bracer. He's brown
Taiga
Bracer
with a nice Avalanche Fatal Bonds combination. Look at that Chronosphere. Oh my God, that's pretty. A beautiful combination of abilities. Tried to get the Sunder off the last second, but it seemed like that was no doubt. That's what we're talking about. Liquid still has the right execution. They can win any team fight.
But MKB just pierces through that. Obviously, it's magic damage.
LTW, see, he's going to pop the meta. As they hit this tier 3, they want to rip through this repair kit as quick as possible. Glyph goes off last second. Trying to get a little bit more heal timing here, but I don't think Liquid, they're not going to be able to protect it. They may not even be able to protect this bottom lane of Barracks if Virtus Pro doesn't set up some sort of opportunity. There goes the Chronosphere, does manage to launch down 2, doesn't grab no one, and now he's been bro struck up, and Mickey, he's gonna die. He does have buyback though. They're gonna still try and fight this out. Last hold here potentially for Liquid, as Boxy trying to jump into the back line. Yule Scepter up on him, Zions making sure that Boxy's chased away, but they don't want to play too far away from ILTWs. He's taking one lane of Barracks. Time to go for a second. After all, they have no meta. We've got Aegis. Blink away real quickly from Taiga. They just got to poke at Virtus Pro, wait for a better opportunity. They got to play off of the Storm Spirit, zipping in and out. Melee Barracks going down. Orchid, Glimmer Cape, and Mickey can back away, but soon it's going to come down to straight up Megas. ILTW now in melee form. See if he can fight this out. Taiga tries to make his initiation. They do manage to get this beautiful coil onto 3 in the back line. Quaver's trying to finish off. The Fatal Bond's doing a good amount of damage, but now the Orchid and Storm Spirit, he's stuck. No one beating into him, and he's down. He does have a buyback as well. Solo has already expended him, and he's on the way. Reinforcements on the way from Virtus Pro, but here comes the long zip in from Koifa off of his buyback. Tries to finish off Science, but a self-Yule Scepter saves him, goes through the Lincolns, breaks it, and gets him open for the Orchid. That no one finishes off Koifa 2 times in a row. Insania with a desperation TP out, but he will not be making it home. Don't worry. You won't be there for long, as it's looking like Liquid is just going to be cleaned up here in a 3 versus 5. Gonna try and force out that GG call, as Taiga not getting away from this. That's certainly the case, and looks like ILTW got beaten down by a melee form Terrorblade. Neither one has the farm to stop that 5-man from Virtus Pro, claiming the Ancients. So Liquid, no doubt, just talking about what happened in this game, what they can look for. Funky lineup. Yeah, the rest of it is a lot of fast play, right? There's this like pushing power of the Lycan. Zayat's looking to be body blocked up a whole lot. They actually get the bounty rune as well. Zayat's is just out to try and survive, but he's not going to. Here's what we were talking about. As soon as the Queen of Pain leaves lane, Koifa immediately threatening the tower with the early Necronomicon pickup, because you can do that as a Lycan. Now he's going to try and kill Solo here. The disruption was used after all. This is a freebie, and you can go back to hitting that mid tower. They still have in the top lane this Queen of Pain trying to go for these kills. As he loses his mid tower, he has to get these kills. And he does manage to get Mickey at least. Insania, less important, but probably just as likely to go down here, as he has no tether escapes really. Back in the lane he goes, but I'll just take out bottom lane. There's the black hole, and they do manage to get that Faceless Void. Boxy still trying to help him get out of this sticky situations. The Eidolons are taking up the towers. Here comes the Phoenix. He's TPing in. Can he get there in time? He's not actually going to go for the Enigma. I think maybe he could have dove. It would have been a close call, but he's not able to catch either one as a result. In fact, Boxy, he's going to turn around, see if he can kill Zayats. They're going to go for it. Dissimulate. It hits him. He reads it correctly. He reads where Zions is going to be headed, hits him with a Dissimulate, finishes him off. He may die here as the Soul Catcher with the burn damage is coming in. Disruption, Boxy, can he help him out? Malphus, here comes the heals from Insania. The Soul Catcher's going to wear out. He gets a little bonus of HP, and now Boxy turns on a solo. Another TP coming in from Zions. All of these, Boxy, he has Dissimulate. He goes down to low ground. Oh, he doesn't actually go down to the river. That's where no one was going to be, but he does head into Zions, who stops that TP pretty quick.
No matter what, you'll kill somebody. You have enough damage.
Still has the dive up, so unless they can get this Tiny on top of him, which they do for a second. Avalanche, toss forward. Boxy's going to go in. He does manage to pop the Supernova, and they got one of the Fire Spirits out, so they're going to retreat. No one's going to try and punish them here. Insania is a little bit low. They do still have that Sonic Wave, so if no one positions himself accordingly. Toss back, though, into Taiga, into the black hole. There's Resolution, trying to lay the damage out to get some sort of counter kill, but he has to skedaddle. He has to jump away. Insania does get burned out, it looks like, from the dagger, and Boxy, he goes down to Zion. And so Mikke, he's got to be careful, especially with no one closing in. The Lycan, he spotted all this with the Wolves, and he's going to pop his ultimate here. Zions has committed his roll in, and immediately the rest of Vertipro's like, nope, that's a level 12 Lycan with the Necro 3, boys. It's time to leave. It's time to get out. It's time to TP away. No one. He makes it out. I feel like Lycan's another one of those heroes that doesn't care super much about that change, just because very likely he'll take that tower anyway, even with the loss of damage on buildings.
Yeah, I mean, he hits heroes with the creeps as well, so.
They're going to try and deal with this Supernova really quickly. Turn around, kill it. The Sonic Wave goes out. It takes away Insania. Mikke is on the run here. He's got some heroes around him. Boxy's going to make his entrance. Does a decent amount of AoE damage with the buyback coming in from the IO to help bail out Mikke, but it's too much. The Chronosphere, he's beaten down before Insania can give him the helping hand in the heals. Insania, is this going to be a dieback? The roll in from the Earth Spirit. ILTW is able to stick on him. Double kill there from Zions, but he will die underneath this tier 2 tower. The bigger thing is, we had ILTW get out. ILTW, they know he's here. They're going to be able to hit him with the Remnant. Nice position there from Boxy. Opens it up. Hits the initiation that's required for the follow-up there. Taiga gets the black hole. Zions looks like he didn't have a removal, and he kind of panicked there and decided, well, I'll roll into the black hole. That doesn't work, though. No one's going to be chased down by the Lycan. Zions is still in trouble on the side. Tossed over to Solo, so they're just focusing on getting as many kills as possible. Nice shot by Zions, though, as he does manage to kill Taiga. Still, though, it's a loss. Team fight for Virtus.pro. 4 dead, and they're going to be losing this tier 1 top. Mikke finds Solo here. And with that kind of pick off, they're going to feel good maybe about going for one of these tier 2s nice and early. Kill onto no one, and yeah, this is free whatever you want. You've got 3 pushing cores on the side of Liquid, so they certainly don't have that problem. They built up a net worth lead, and they're going to take a tier 3 super early. Pull back onto Solo, he's dead again. Boxy, he's just an executioner in the server right now. He gets in there, chops the heads off of any support he finds, and gets out nice and clean. Mikke slowed down here. They managed to take down this melee barracks. They have to relocate up, so if he's really in trouble, Insania can bail him out.
If he didn't hit that Remnant, the creeps get you killed.
Yeah. What a pick up here on the Queen of Pain. This early Yule Scepter from Boxy doing some work here. The Aghanim Scepter. Oh, it almost got him. The Wolves. The Wolves, they're going to track down no one. They managed to get the kill while the relocate happens around the Supernova. And Taiga, he sees his opportunity. He hits the 2-man black hole. They've caught the Void.
GG.
And now Virtus.pro, they're out. Jesus. That happened in a hurry. All of a sudden, Liquid have tied up this series. Versus Team Liquid. It's a good thing that Boxy didn't run up there for Virtus.pro, otherwise they would have seen what was happening. Fisher, just to protect him, he does get chains done. The Aether Remnant's going to be able to pull him back, and that will be a kill. First blood for Mikke. I'm going to look this up. Mikke going to be able to find the Yule Scepter and get the kill onto an Earthshaker who is so close to his Blink Dagger.
Kill the 2 before Oracle can get the save off.
Red touching black, safe for Jack. Red touching yellow, kill a fellow. Just in case you find a red yellow. Oh, there's the Echo Slam initiation dodges on the 2, but the Oracle save. It bails out Mikke, and that means they still got all the damage in the tank here to pump out as ILTW tries to get the... Oh, he gets away! The Sleight of Fist into the Remnant, jump out, still gets hit by the Aether Remnant, but he almost died back there.
So, Fate's Edict, man. If you can get that on somebody and they Definitely.
Oh, Percy just blow him up.
And there it is.
Oracle wasn't close enough or fast enough to get off the Fate's Edict. Deny that. Boxy, jump away there from the Enigma, but it looks like he turns into a Void Spirit to be able to get the Aether Remnant onto Boxy, so he can't re-Astral Step. The Bear's back out, though. It's caught the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit needs some help here.
He's got no
rooted again, he's going to be in trouble. He's disarmed right now, finally. Hero gets a little bit close, but still not another route.
I honestly think you just go with every Echo Slam. That's all
Okay.
you need to do. Just go Echo Slam and try to get a pick off with it.
Okay.
Start with the pick off.
A fight every 2 minutes. I can be down with that. A potential dieback online here, but Solo gets the disruption. The black hole. It catches the 2 with the Ember Spirit on the side. Make it a 3. A trio of heroes trapped in the darkness in Virtus Pro. They have lost 4, and they're going to lose this Roshan unless no one can do something amazing here, which I don't even know if he's willing to try.
It's a throw if he goes for this.
Yeah.
It's a huge throw. And that's the Bloodstone, too, for Mickey. So he's got an Aegis. He's got an 18-charge Bloodstone.
Regen for ILTW. See if he's able to make much use of it, though, because most of the time he's just been getting killed 100-0 here. They're going to try and catch him with this Aether Remnant setup, and they do get him. He had a Spirit out, but he didn't get the chance to jump to it, right? It's very easy for Solo to have the positioning in that kind of fight. Maybe a fight that's outside of it, it'll be a little bit harder. But while the Black Hole's on cooldown, they're going to pump out. See if they can go for a kill here. Echo Slam, but the Bloodstone's already been committed, and there's the Oracle save. A nice fissure into the backline. Some of these heroes do get stunned up. Mickey trying to pump out some damage, take a lot from this Morphling. He pops the Manta as he gets silenced. Silenced up again by this Void Spirit. Pulled back in by the Aether Remnant. Lead a little bit more, but he wait for him. Down to low ground. He's able to get out. ILTW is now tearing it up as he takes out 2 cores. Looks for this support in Insania. He's certainly going to go down, and that's why the Ember Spirit moves forward. He says, you guys clean up that guy. I'm going for the big boy. I'm going for Koifa. I'm going to try and catch him inside of his base. Koifa does not get caught, however, and Insania does actually manage to get out. It's going to be up to ILTW to kill, just straight up go in and kill, slaughter him, take down Insania before he can get off his ultimate, or maybe force it on himself. I feel like a harder job for ILTW. Let's see if he can pull it off here. Once again, the Yule Scepter into the Aether Remnant. There's going to be the Fisher trying to delay this damage. He's veered up as well. Stunned. Disruption in. Can he get out? Taiga's going to throw in the Black Hole to ensure the Ember Spirit kill. But that's a BKB Black Hole, and he's going to buy back. ILTW, he springs his trap card. He says, I'm coming back, baby, and look at it. There it goes. The vacuum, the Echo Slam, and Liquid hit the dirt. Boxy's the only one who's going to get away, and ILTW says, I'm coming for you. I'm going to hunt you down. He doesn't have the disable, but it doesn't matter. He didn't even pop his double damage in that team fight. He held on to it.
Just go for the Morphling now. We've seen that. It didn't work. You can't just go for the Ember. We've seen that. It didn't work.
And you have to wonder what the communication is on like Liquid. This is moments where morale really comes to favor here is Taiga. He cannot afford another bad Black Hole. They quickly take down the Morphling, though. This is big. Do you have any set up off of it? They're going to go for it. Taiga throws out the Black Hole just on the Morphling, but there's the disruption save. Once again, they get a little bit more damage. He's still locked down and looks like he is dead. This time it was worth it. This time it works out. And Liquid, ILTW, look at him. He's jumping into the back line, but he's going to be safe. Oracle saves Taiga for the time being. Resolution, he's going to be caught in as Boxy heads in and catches Solo as well. A Malefist to make sure ILTW, a dying breath of Taiga, says, no, ILTW, I will not let you get out of here. Pulled back into his doom. That is now 4 dead on Virtus Pro.
The fact that you can't get another one of these things.
They've got an Arcane Rune on Mickey, so they're feeling pretty good about their push to high ground here. See if they can force something. See if they can force that buyback and Abyssal Blade usage onto the Morphling. They're going to try and blow him up real quickly. Black Hole number 1. There's the disruption save from Solo. Can they do it again? Taiga, he's going to go in, try and refresh, go in for another round, but oh no, he didn't have the mana. He didn't get the second Black Hole off, and no one takes him down instead, and now Mickey's in trouble. No one. He's going to be able to take down that extra kill. The Yule Scepter goes off, and it does allow him to kill the Earthshaker. ILTW is going to be taken out, but a buyback immediately used. He already had the Remnant out. He joins into the team fight. Morphling's going to be able to follow that, and finally take down that Last Record.
Taiga's back.
trying to get in. Immediately jumps in and jumps out. That Ember Spirit did not overcommit himself. He's stuck on a Fissure onto the stairwell. He would have been stuck there for the full duration. 5-man smoke up from Liquid. Taiga maybe closing in. They're going to double jump in. Boxy immediately trying to find whoever he can here, activating the Minotaur Horn. He is going to be slowed down by the Purge. They're going to go for it. Black Hole number 1. Solo. He can't actually save him right now. He's stuck on the outside with the BKB activated by no one. He's going to turn and fight back. The Aeontis goes out. Double waveform. Back and forth. Taiga waiting for his opportunity for that second Black Hole. He goes in for it, but there's the vacuum. It stops the Black Hole. No one turning into Leshrac, but he's been out. No, there's the disruption from Solo. He bails him out. Can they get him out of here? Is no one? Is Morphling? Is he finally going to go down? He does. No buyback for him. ILTW struggling to get out, struggling to stay alive because it is a 3 versus 4. There's no buyback on the Enigma.
He just wasn't there yet. Liquid were just kind of bluffing with Mickey.
Going again. Mickey with those Diabolic Eating explosions. Boxy looking to be able to catch the Shadow Demon. This is such an important pickup. If they can actually get him, he will have buyback. So if they can actually kill him here, force that buyback, it'll be nice. But it looks like a force stab might just get him away. Boxy wants that kill and he'll have it. Inside of the fountain, they pick it up. Now Boxy just needs to be able to retreat, but he's been chained up, activates the Minotaur Horn, and starts backing away. Meanwhile, the lane of Barracks is gone. And they saw some sort of animation there. Look at this. Virtus Pro wrapping around on the side. They're not going to let Liquid get set up here. They're going to go in. They're going to go for Taiga. Taiga activates its BKB. The Echo Slam goes out with a Black Hole. It locks down the 2. Catching the Morphling as well. A refresh. Another one. Is Taiga going to go for it onto the Morphling? He will. The Soul Morphling. That's going to lock him down. The buybacks are flowing in now. No one still survived through it all, though. Managed to get back. And now ILTW. He strikes on his life. He's going to be able to run down Taiga, who buys back now. But caught by the Eul Scepter into the Aether Remnant again. He does have buyback as well. But the
going for throne.
Taiga, Koifa, they're going for the throne, but the Bear's dead, and the Eidolons won't do the damage. Liquid, they tried to make the next level play and go while VP was distracted. They defend, they hold the throne, they barely keep it alive just in time. And ILTW, he knows it's time to strike, it's time to catch somebody. Caught by the Eul Scepter in the remnant combination though. A TP out from the Leshrac. He goes back, he goes for the fountain, he's going for the throne, he's trying with the Diabolic Eating, but it's being soaked up. The false promise will end soon and Mickey will die. The throne is still intact.
He's gonna buy back.
He's gonna buy back. Can he get there fast enough though?
If they can get the Bear or Mickey, they both do so much damage.
The Bear does so much. And the Bear! It just takes down ILTW. That's a dieback.
Does he have a rapier?
He has to go for the Bear. Emo one. He has to kill this Bear right now. The false promise is going to be used. The Bear stunning above no one right now. They don't really have a whole lot of control for him, but the BKB is going to wear out soon. He has to start backing away. He has to get back to the fountain, but he has turned in. He's being pulled back in by the Emperor, and then he's dead. Meanwhile, the throne, he's going for it. Eidolon, Taiga. It's dead. With the Eidolons, we'll finish it up. Taiga comes through in the clutch and closes out game 3.
That was quite the game.